Hey everyone, Jake Noecker here, and today I'm joined by one half of the co-main event of Arena Grappling versus Series 5, Nick Fetchina. Nick, my man, how you doing?
What's going on, guys? Doing good.
Awesome, man, and we're about, 2 weeks, 12 days out from the recording of this show. How's your energy feel like going into the event?
Feeling good, just sharpening up the A game, trying to train as hard as possible this week so we could get a lot of rest in.
And this is your first Arena Grappling event, right?
Yeah, this is the first time at Arena Grappling.
So for
Looks
those
like a cool event.
It's cool, man. This is my first event. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be commentating it. And from what I understand, the rule set is a little bit unique because there's 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece, I believe, and most submissions wins. And then if nobody submits someone
for more than one submission, that's really cool.
They're talking about like what happens if someone like goes to sleep? Is it done? Do they let them come back? So these events get crazy, man.
That's fun. I didn't even think of that.
And then the 4th round, if nobody gets a submission, you guys have like an unlimited 4th round for someone to tap someone. So
that's like the true sub only, right?
That's what they say. That's like real BJJ right there.
I like this.
So it'll be fun, man. But I got to imagine going 15 full minutes of grappling and then whoever knows how long in the 4th round, that's got to be pretty exhausting.
Yeah. Hopefully there's not too much pacing.
So you like this format, you said. Are you excited to be under the Arena Grappling promotion?
Yeah, definitely. And they have good editing. They're doing a lot of unique stuff that you don't see in the other promotions. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, we're in a cage.
Yep.
Like, I don't know where else I get the opportunity for that. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be training and just getting ready for the 12th and we're airing the 17th, right?
Yes, sir.
Good to go.
And co-main event slot for your first time with the promotion. How does that feel?
Yeah, fortunate. I wasn't expecting that. I think I don't know if somebody pulled out or whatever, but yeah, man, I'm happy to be there for sure. Gonna put on for you guys.
Love to hear it, dude. We're excited to have you. And talking about training for this event and training in general, I know you guys are always training. Where's your main gym? I know that you own a gym, right?
Yeah.
Explain your training situation.
Yeah, I just opened up in December Inward Jiu-Jitsu. So we're just building the club up right now. And so, yeah, I do have to do a lot of cross training. Initially, I started out Velez Jiu-Jitsu. They're in Avenel. I trained 10th Planet with Chris Hendricks. I train over at Ambush Jiu-Jitsu. They just move locations, but I do a lot of training out there. When I can, I train with J.M. Holland, Drew Pozon. I'm all over the place right now. Kind of homeless, but
that's a lot of gyms to train out of. And where is Inward located?
I'm in Edison, New Jersey.
Awesome. Well, everyone go check that out. That's on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody's welcome. Come by anytime, guys.
Awesome. Sounds great, man. And that's awesome that you're getting so many good looks from so many different gyms. If you can you name a handful of your coaches and teammates out there?
I'll just name the instructors at those gyms. We got Drew Pozon at Pozon Jiu-Jitsu. They're in Milltown. Ambush Jiu-Jitsu is run by Matt Dovery. They just moved to a new location. They're in Menlo Park Mall. If you guys are in the area, go check that out. Javier Velez is at Velez Jiu-Jitsu. They're in Avenel. Chris Hendricks now is in North Carolina.
Wow.
So, yeah, I don't get to train with him too much. I actually opened up Inward Jiu-Jitsu in his old location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the old 10th Planet spot.
And your 10th Planet, so that means you probably have a wicked full guard game, huh?
I am not 10th Planet official.
Okay.
So I only got to train with them for a year, so I didn't get belted or anything yet. Or we'll see what happens. But, yeah, just plain Jane Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu belts over here.
Awesome, man. And, talking about this co-main event slot, you're going up against CJ Berkheimer. He is 2-0 with Arena Grappling. I just saw today.
Yeah.
Do you have any past encounters with CJ? Do you know him at all? Any thoughts on him?
No, I don't know anything about him, but I've seen his most previous match I watched, and it looks like he moves well between standing and seated. So I'm excited for that. So hopefully we can move up and down and get lots of different looks in. So it's fun to watch.
And from what you have seen of him, how do you feel that your style goes up against his style, so to speak?
Honestly, it looks kind of similar. I have a match March 11th, the day before, so don't feel like I could afford to game plan too much because it's 2 different opponents. So I'm just trying to come sharp, but on a good show mostly.
So this is kind of a weird question to ask for grappling, because especially in an event like this, because the question is, what's your prediction for the match? And it's kind of hard to predict how many submissions you're going to get, yada.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you instead, what kind of style, flair?
Well, I'll tell you, like, one of my objectives for the match, I would definitely love to get a submission that the commentators can't name.
Come on, don't do that to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him with like a buggy choke or something. I'll be like,
no, that's way too. Everybody knows that. I think my mom knows about those now.
See, but that's like a crazy submission. So whatever you're gonna pull out of your hat, I won't know what it is.
I can't name it either.
I love that though. One second, I got lost in my sauce here. So talking about, you're gonna hit me with some crazy submission. What is your favorite submission to hit, either in training or in an event?
Honestly, when it comes down to it, like, we just have to be honest. I'm a triangle player. I'd rather not, like, if we're going back and forth, I'd rather not use my triangle. That's like, oh shit, that's in the pocket. Maybe my favorite, probably the knee bar caught my attention. Like, since white belt, it's got to be triangle. Let's just be honest. It's a little boring, but triangle's the way to go. That's the way to go. You got lots of submissions. You could hold them.
Yeah,
it don't feel good to be in there.
No, not at all. And funny enough, I was me and my buddies were kind of starting to grapple and train in the basement a little bit. You know, I did Muay Thai, BJJ, and wrestling growing up, and
nice.
We were going over the triangle yesterday, and it's a fun one, man. It's a good basic submission. So
fun and fundamental.
100%. That's a great answer. So, you know, talking about jiu-jitsu and yourself, what are your like overall career goals when it comes to competing in grappling? Like, I don't know if you ever have any interest in MMA or another combat sport, but what are your goals for your career?
I don't necessarily have so many goals as much as I just enjoy training. Like, the more you train, the harder you train, a lot of these opportunities start appearing. And so you're in the position to take these opportunities. You'd be crazy or foolish or not doing what you want to do if you don't step up to the plate, you know? And look, now we're co-main event. All I did was say yes to a grappling match. We look good on the poster now. I could show it to my friends.
Hanging in your gym.
So far as goals, I just want to train. That's it, as much as we can.
And I mean, you know, opening up your own gym, that's got to be a pretty big goal checked off too.
That's another thing though. That wasn't like it's not like a goal. It's just I was training so much and I want to train more that it just became like a next logical step.
So if there is ever a time in your life when you're not training and competing, how do you spend your free time, man? Any like interest and hobbies outside of jiu-jitsu?
That's scary, right? Like, what are you going to do when you can't do the thing that you want to do anymore? Right now, right now in my free time, I do try to figure out like what is my transition going to be when I get old and decrepit. Am I going to have a cane? Am I going to be correcting people with like a stick? I don't know, man. I like to read. When the weather's nice, I have a garden. We try to keep it simple, like just be humble, hang out with the dogs, go for walks. Jiu-jitsu guys are kind of boring, man.
MMA guys are kind of like any
you just like
artist.
Find something that consuming.
I'm the same way, man. I like to work out and train and then
do nerdy stuff in secret. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that secret.
I see them.
So Nick, my last question for you here, man. What got you into this great sport of BJJ? Is there any particular BJJ practitioner you've always looked up to?
Definitely Sakuraba. But I didn't know about him until I started already. Really, I think I wanted to do, just in my mind, I was like, let me at least do one mixed martial arts match before I die. Let's get in the cage one time, just like an amateur match or something. If I don't like it, I don't like it, but let's get it done. Quickly realized that I was going to get taken down to the ground and embarrassed for 3 rounds. So I was like, let me do this jiu-jitsu for 2 years. Probably by the end of the first year, I was already hooked, not really even caring about striking anymore. That's how I got bit.
Have you done an MMA match yet?
No. I'm looking to do combat jiu-jitsu this year, though. That would be awesome.
I know AJ from Arena did combat jiu-jitsu last year, and he said it was the most fun he's ever had. But if you ever want or ever interested in an amateur MMA debut, let me know, because I have some good contacts over at like Cage Fury, which is a
beautiful
regional promotion. Definitely. And they're awesome.
I'll keep you in mind for sure.
Let me know, my man. But Nick, I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. Before we get out of here, is there anything you'd like to say to everybody that we haven't covered yet? The mic is yours.
No, I'm just grateful for you guys. This promotion is really cool. I'm just looking to put on a good show. I'm training hard, and hopefully we can come back. And I think it's gonna be a fun day. I think it's gonna be a fun day all around.
Oh hell yeah, dude! It's gonna be.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course, man. Thank you. It's gonna be a hell of an event. Everybody, stay tuned. It's out March 17th, but these boys are grappling March 12th for Arena versus Series 5. Nick Fetchina, co-main event. Looking for that WW. Nick, my man, thank you so much, dude. We'll do this again at the event. We'll talk live in person.
Yes, sir. I'll see you soon.